Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Takes off in the clear. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. A solid run. Good for first down yardage. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Graham. The first down pickup tackle at the 45.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The short completion of the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Hokies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Breaking free at the 35. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Trying to create here on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Okay, it's third down after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to run it. It's Martin. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Hokies line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinder scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Chambers. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They're going to run it here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Now it's 2nd down here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Graves. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. No huddle here for the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This
going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff to the back. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. He hands it off from the gun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Going for it on 4th down, the marker is at the 1-yard line. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. Running play called on 3rd and short. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire 1st half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Trying to find some room. It's Mason.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Martin moving right through the contacts. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Receiver in motion now. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Hokies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to start the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Braves. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Caught quickly. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Pressure is coming. Finding space at the 20. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Hokies move into the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PET is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff to the right side. That's a strong stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
First down and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Okay,
Offense getting set. It's second down.
42 Spider.
And the quarterback dropping back. Short connection to the tight end here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Buckeyes lining up here on first and 10.
Terrier. Come on, set.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
he make the extra point? Trail now 35-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And the returner will be brought down. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. And the wideout goes in motion. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. An important third down attempt for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Hokies looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got them to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. We've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. This is the 6th play on the drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Hokies are going to cash in here in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Graves. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. So in this possession, a couple of things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock?
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up.
3:25.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's on the run. Launches deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Incompletion sets up a second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this guy just keeps making plays. I mean, here we are late in the ball game. They keep finding ways to get him the football, and he's had one of those games that they just can't find a way to slow him down. He's lined up inside. He's moved to the outside. He's been a tough matchup, and he's made this defense pay for it.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second-guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead, and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running back has it on a screen now. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Back in motion now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good. The late touchdown makes the game look closer than it actually was. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Virginia Tech Hokies.